What do you think of what Ashok Swain is saying?
Look, I mean, Ijaz, I don't think it's a $1 trillion question. I think we've seen this movie play out before in many countries. The end is never good. So it depends where you sit and what you want to see from this. If you're BJP, if you're RSS, if you're the right wing of India, this is as good as it gets. There will be constitutional moves for constitutional changes. Whether they happen or not is a separate discussion. You know, I was one of those. I was in India in December when these upset victories, Congress scored these upset victories in 3 states. Even then, it was clear that the Congress itself couldn't believe they'd won. They had no strategy. It was a complete surprise. And quite frankly, Congress deserves to lose. I mean, they've had no real opposition strategy throughout the 5 years of Modi. He's made mistake after mistake. He came in on a platform of economic revival. Hasn't happened. The Hindu-Muslim sort of situation has gotten worse. And Congress is basically, unfortunately, rather than playing its left, it's gone and jumped onto the bandwagon, going to mandirs and showing that it can be more right than the BJP. Nobody can be more right than the BJP in India. And if you can, you don't deserve to be in politics. You should just join them. I mean, it makes no sense. So they didn't have a strategy. That said, quite frankly, India is in trouble. It's as simple as that. Nowhere in the world has this kind of ideology delivered harmony within society. And I think that's very clear. There's no real debate about this in my mind. The question really is, does this further move to the right become violent? Does it create discord within India to a point where the state starts using heavy-handed measures like it uses in Kashmir every day? Or does it bulldoze this in a way that the opposition basically can't stand up? Both are terrible places to be if you're an Indian minority, Indian Muslim, Indian liberal. But to me, these are the 2 questions to ask. If I was sitting in Srinagar today, I'd be very, very, very worried. Disappointed is another question. I'd be very worried because the agenda is very clear. How far they get, again, depends on what kind of pushback they get.